As you guys can see, I'm not dressed up at the slightest. I got like this makeup hair tie holding my hair back just to look halfway decent because it looks horrible. And I'm in the same clothes as yesterday, but that's what day one of sophomore year will do to you. I don't know, I'm lazy like that. So anyway, today's video we're going to I'm going to show you all the books I read this month, and I am so excited. I forgot to get my book journal. Let me get it really quick. Okay, so this month was okay. It wasn't my best, but it wasn't my worst, you know, like, okay, we started off August with Always and Forever, Lara Jean, and this was very good. I got back from my trip to my cousin's house, and I read this that day, and I really loved it. I think I like this series more than The Summer I Turned Pretty, whatever. So that was really good. I said I really did not want this to end. I fell in love with the characters and would eat it up if Ginny kept writing more for the rest of her life. I already read this, what I wrote to you, in another video because I was making a video as I was reading this. But I love it so much. The movies were all fantastic. And now me and my sister are watching the EXO Kitty series, so we'll see how that turns out, but it's really cute. So we start off there, and then we read 5 Feet Apart, and I love books that have like multiple authors. I just think that's so cool to like, hey, I wrote a book with this person and this person. That's really cool. So I read this August 16th. So literally, I read this August 8th, and all the books I read this month were separated by like 4 days or like more because I was so it was my last month of summer, so I was trying to get tan, and then I had family come visit. It was chaotic. There was a lot going on. So anyway, August 16th, and I said, Pain. Do I crave it or something? What do you mean? This includes spoilers for all the books I'm going to show you, by the way. I said, what do you mean she almost died the same way Abby did? Poe? Ah! Will was such a perfect, funny, hurt character, and Stella is awesome. So I just wrote like that, but this was really good. Me and my sister watched the movie like 3 nights ago, something like that, and now we're watching like My Oxford Year, something like that. So she does not know the ending of that. I do. I got it spoiled, but we'll see. Then, in the same day as 5 Feet Apart, I started and finished Not Quite Dead Yet, and so this is one of Holly Jackson's like books that are like more intense than those ones up there, and it definitely might be my favorite book other than Sunrise on the Reaping. It's very up there. I don't know what to say. I made a video, and I'm pretty sure I posted it on here. I can't remember though. Did I? I have like 5 videos that I'm working on editing, and I keep forgetting to like post them. So anyway, this was insane. I don't even know what to do with myself. The name Sophia is tainted for me, and my name is Sophia, so that's awesome. But I was trying to figure out who did it, and it was very fun. Anyway, next, my friend Issa, she recommended The Problem with Forever, and I started it like as an audiobook to read about like here, and then I was like, I found it at the Barnes & Noble, and so I just grabbed it, and I only annotated half of it because I had the audiobook first, but whenever I started annotating, I didn't stop, and I was highlighting left and right. My pen was running out, and I was just writing everywhere. So this is why I don't let people borrow my books, because I take it too far and I write too much. I stopped annotating at the end. That was good. Something I've realized this month while reading, every single book I read had, except for the last book, had parents that were either divorced or one of them at least was dead. That was the thing. So like Lara Jean, her mom died. 5 Feet Apart, her parents were they were divorced. Not Quite Dead Yet, her mom, wait, her mom wasn't dead. She was just argumentative. I don't think they were divorced. Okay, almost every book. And then The Problem with Forever, her parents, I don't know what happened to her parents, but she's adopted, so I'm just gonna say that they died. And then I read Float on, oh wait, I read The Problem with Forever on the 21st, and then I read Float on August 30th, and I just love the way this book feels. Like, I can't describe it to you, but like there's a difference between like this and this, and I actually prefer this. Like, it just feels, I want to know what this quality of cover is, whatever, because I want my book to feel like this. I love, floppy books are awesome, okay? There's nothing like them, but, oh wait, it does, okay. It's just a different type. Anyway, enough talking about the cover. This book was so good. It was so cute. I think it said she was like 15 when she wrote this, and I think that's so cool because I'm 15 and I'm writing my book, so I was like, inspiration. So I actually DM'd the author, and apparently there's a movie, but we'll see. But it was very cute. I loved it. There were some really good parts. I said that like 3 people I know would love it. My favorite characters were Waverly, Blake, and Jessie. It was really adorable, and I loved it. And then the last book, and I read this the 31st, so anyway. We have The Heir, and it was good. I just miss America and Maxon a lot, but it was cute. The ending, what was that? It's funny because I was reading this and I was like, you know, I don't really know if any of the books had like a huge like plot twist at the end. 60 pages later, I'm like, so then I grabbed the other book and I got halfway through that, the 31st, so the same day, and then I kind of got bored and I read like a chapter this morning. So I'm slowly working my way, but this month I also was reading this like throughout the month, just anytime, because I was like, I really want a nice summer read. Well, I didn't know, I should have known. I should have. She's like, I feel like she's known for like spicier books. I don't know. I just read YA stuff. I just read what I hear on Pinterest. Like, that's literally it. So I should have known. I looked at Google and it said it was going to be clean, but I guess people have different definitions of that. But I don't know. So I did not finish this. I DNF'd it, but I'm sure other people love it, so whatever. But let me organize this. So this was our August. This was our what I read during August, and I think that's okay. It's not, like I said, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. I had fun. Let's see. This book was happy. This book was sad. This book was sad. This book was sad. This book was happy. This book was happy. So we kind of evened it out. It's kind of a tie. Anyway, I'm happy with how that worked. I'm going to try to finish The Crown very soon, and I actually already started on The Prince and the Guard, or it's the novella for this series. Oh Lord, I did start annotating in this book. I didn't remember that. Oops, sorry, Aj. Oh, I started drawing in my books now? That's a new thing. Now my thing looks bare, but let me find it. Oh, here. So, in Bad Blood, this one part at the end in the novella for, what is it called? 12. There's this one part on page 485, and it says like, Batman said to put your hands in the air. And so I drew Batman, and he's supposed to have like a Hello Kitty next to him, but I was like, I'm kind of done. And I was drawing and highlighting other stuff, but so there's that. It does mirror because the post-it notes I have, they're clear so that you can see the words on the back. But like if you touch it, it's mirrors, and I'm like so annoyed by that. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you the inheritance game stuff I did yesterday. I can't show you everything. There's 2 books missing right now because my sister and mom are reading them. So you're just gonna see The Hawthorne Legacy, which is the 2nd book, and a few others. On chapter 11, you start out with this little guy. On chapter 29, it says, I could beckon you to the dark side through the overwhelming power of my charisma? I don't know. Anyway, so I drew R2-D2, and it's smeared because, like I said, these post-it notes are not the best. And look at that. That's so aggravating. That's so annoying. I worked on this for, like... Anyway. And then on page 314, did this. And then I didn't have that many, because I need to just go ahead and reread this. I was just looking at Pinterest quotes and then drawing. And that's pretty much that for that book. And then The Brothers Hawthorne. I just wrote mystery, but like in Scrabble blocks. I'm not really sure. Chapter 41 of Games Untold. Oh. So there's another part, I think, where on page 351 where it also mentions Star Wars. So this time I did that. I messed up on his face a bit, but I kind of like it. And then okay, so then I only did one drawing for Glorious Rivals, and it's for page 410, includes spoilers. And then I said, when I said I wanted an Avery chapter, I did not mean that this one. Sorry, I'm trying to read it backwards from the camera. And then that's that for that series. I need to start doing it for more books. I feel like there was something I like got recently that I was like drawing, but I guess not. Anyway, that was fun. I'm gonna start editing this video and the one where I DM authors that I like. I actually got a response. That was really cool. I like screamed. It's not going to show me screaming because for some reason I didn't take a video when I was checking. Let's actually go check for others. Well, okay, I guess this is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Like and subscribe.